Hey YouTube, my Darkest99 here. It's up. Here's my Dino Rabbit deck for this September 2012 format. This is the deck I went top four at Hit and Run Sports, and I finished in third place in the playoffs. So yeah, that's what I pretty much did. Okay, my cat wants to leave apparently. Okay, first hold on. Yeah, that was my cat. I guess she wanted to leave, so it seems. So, now back to the deck. I finished top four. I got top four, I think, and then I went to the playoffs and lost to Gravekeepers, and that was the same deck. Gravekeepers, the deck I lost to was Gravekeepers, the same deck I went to round three and won in two games. So I also beat Agents, Chaos Agents, I think, and I also beat Dragunities and Six Samurais with the Gravekeepers. So I got third place. It was pretty good. So here's the deck. I'll show you it right now. You got two rabbits. Obviously, this is what you need to use for a Dino Rabbit deck. Apparently, very good. And you can get up. And here's the engine for it. The free Cobblezools and free Saber Sources. Let me straighten this out. Oh. So here's the engine, the rabbit engine. You got to run in this. You got to have three of these. Because you don't, you're pretty much a moron, obviously. It's pretty good, really straightforward. Yeah, I don't know if I'm running this for YCS. I'm still thinking about it. I'll figure it out. Now, the Tour Guide engine. Two Tour Guides in the Sangan. I'm not running Night Assailant or Tour Bus because I think Tour Bus is not really good and still being tested. I think Tour Bus might not be good for quite a while, and I'm not running Night Assailant. I was thinking about running Night Assailant, but then I said, you know what, I'm just going to take a gamble, not run Night Assailant, just run these three. And they worked out pretty good, believe it or not. I went into Acid Golem a couple times, I went into Levier a couple times, and Leviathan once or twice, but that's pretty much it. I didn't really go into Zinmains a lot. Free Jurassic Guaybas. This card I couldn't take out, honestly. I really couldn't. This card is really good, really okay in my opinion, so I still choose to elect to run it. I don't know if I'll run it for long, but I think I'm just going to run it for now and see how it does. It's a pretty good card. It's pretty straightforward. You kill a monster, you destroy if this monster destroys one of your opponent's monsters, you can special summon another one in the deck. You can go to an immediate rank 4 afterwards, for like a Logia, Roach, Utopia, you name it. Two Rios. This card helped me out a lot, pretty much. It was pretty good. It was also used to some of my steals from Roach, so it was pretty awesome. This card locks down a lot of decks power. It really does. Yeah, so it locks down Duality, it locks down Destiny Draw, I think, and it locks down a lot of deck searches. It really does. So it's really good. It's a really good card. Kick ass. Kick ass, apparently. And now, two Effect Veilers. They were pretty useful. They really were. And they're really awesome to use. So this will really help you out in the long run. Grand Mole. One of my favorite cards of all time. Kick ass. This helped me out a lot. It really got me a lot of victories. It's really good. Bounce monster backhand. It gives you a good advantage. And now Gore's protection, obviously. And I don't think I brought it out at all once, I don't think, but it's pretty good. And BLS. I did not draw this in the entire tournament, which was very shocking, but you know, it's kind of whatever. It's pretty decent though. It was shocking I didn't draw it at all. Now for the spell lineup. Two Lance. I cut it down to two. It's still a pretty good card. It helped me out, I think, a couple times, so it's pretty good. It was pretty good, straightforward. Pot of Avarice. I don't think I used this once, I don't think, but it's pretty decent, though. If anyone has a good macro Dino Rabbit build for this format, you could send me a message of it. I'm considering going back to that version, but for now I'm just testing out this version. Pretty good card. It recycles. It's really awesome. Triple MST spell. Now this format's mostly about, they're going to be really reinforcing the back rows. So this is all about back row hate, man. This is what you need to do. It's really good. Now for the four big four staples of the format: Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Book of Moon. Really self-explanatory. For the traps, Solemn Brigade. These cards helped me out several times, and it's self-explanatory. You can negate like a monster spell trap with this, and negate a card, a normal special summon with this, or an effect of a card that special summons it. So it's pretty awesome. You need to run it. Triple Dimensional Prison. I might take out one of these out soon for a card D whenever I get them. But I'm not so sure yet, or I might take it out for another Torrential. You let me know, but this is still pretty good. I like this over Mirror Force, man. It's really good. Double Bombless. This is pretty okay. It helped me out a couple times when I was a little in trouble, but, you know, it's pretty okay. One Torrential Tribute. Since this is not a macro deck, I really cut it down to 1 because I'll have a lot of field presence, so this is only should be used to 1. So I cut it down to 1. It's still pretty good. And Starlight Road for the Stardust, obviously. It's self-explanatory. Alright, now for the side deck, I'll do the sideboard first. Double Snowman Eater. Really good, a very good card. It's helped me out a few times, and I kind of like it. It's pretty good. Max C. I only used this once during the game 2 of the Fairy match, and it was pretty okay. It was really good, I think. So I liked it. Kinetic Soldier. I might take this out soon. I'm going to be taking this out because I never used it once, so there's really no point. But it was pretty good against Xerath, but I didn't. So I opted not to side. So DD Crow. One of the things for Inzectors and windups, Inzectors, like if they had a Hornet in the grave, you use this on the to remove the Hornet. It's really gonna fuck them up. They'll just scoop. But now with Inzector Hornet at 1, and they're gonna be signing DD Crows, Fissures, Macrocosmoses, all that kind of stuff. People are gonna have to start main decking Burial again. So Burial might see more play this format in this case. Soul Taker. I didn't play any Chaos Dragons today, so it was pretty futile. Challenge for Inzectors, obviously, but didn't play any of them. Same thing with Chaos Dragons. Double Fissure. Self-explanatory reason. I didn't play any decks like Inzectors. I didn't really need to use them, so it's pretty okay. Shadow Imprisoned Namira. These are for Dark World, Inzectors, stuff that involves a lot of dark methods, but I didn't play any of them yesterday, so I fared pretty good. I could have used this against Gravekeepers, but I didn't come to think of it. But this card here, this was one of the MVPs of the day. Round 3, I side decked one of these along with Snowman Eater. He set a couple back rows, and I flipped it up. He was locked down for the rest of the day. He could not draw an MST or a fucking Heavy Storm the rest of the game. I just had him locked down. So it was really good. This card is really good for side decks. People are going to start running them. Now for the extra deck. The only 2 singles in this extra deck are Allied Justice, Catastor, and Stardust. Because I have 2 Effect Veilers, and I went into Catastor a couple times, so it's pretty good. Stardust, I didn't summon it once with Starlight Road, so, you know, whatever. Now, you obviously know the engine, apparently. The double Logia and double Dalka. These cards were really good. I didn't really summon them a lot, but they were really good. They really helped me out a lot. Helped me out in the Dragunity match, pretty much. The standard rank level 3 engines. My 4 level 3 trio. Lemire the Sea Dragon. I only made him, I think, once or twice. I'm not so sure, but I think I did make him once. I'm not so sure. Zinmate, I did not make him at all. Leviathan, I think only once or twice. This twice, I think. But there were once or twice. But these were pretty good cards, believe it or not. They're really good. They kick ass. Now for the rank 4s. Alright, I'll explain them all at once. Steel Swarm Roach. I made him once. The effect wasn't really used a lot. This card, another MVP of round 3. This card, I used this to finish him off because he had Necro Valley and 2 spots with 2,500 defense. I summoned Rabbit, banished it, and summoned 2, I think it was 2 Saber Sources and overlaid him into this. He had 100 left. I detached one of the materials, switched one of his spots to attack mode. And they lost 600, so it went down from 17 to 11 because of Necro Valley's boost. It went down to 11. I just barraged in him with Leviathan Dragon for game, so it was pretty good. Utopia, I didn't bring him out at all. C9 Utopia Ray, I didn't bring him out at all either. And same with my stroke. But these two were really good, but I didn't bring them out once. and my stroke. It's decent, but I didn't bring them out at all. So, yeah. That's my Dino Rabbit deck for this format, and what I made top 4 with. So, I hope you all enjoyed the deck. Please leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. And if anyone has a macro Dino Rabbit deck list or something like that, you can message it to me in a message. So, later, YouTube.